Hey gang, and welcome back to our Movie Club Christmas quick reviews. This week, hopefully you're all having a very Merry Christmas Eve, so what better movie to talk about than 2020's Silent Night. This is a movie I stumbled across on Hulu, and it sat in my queue forever, and then this year I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch it, because I want to have the saddest Christmas ever. So this is a British black comedy, and I don't know how comedic it is. This is a wild movie, but it has the cast of this movie is what brings you in, because this movie is stacked. You have Keira Knightley, you have Matthew Good, who plays Ozymandias from Watchmen. The kid from Jojo Rabbit, he's in it. It also has Annabelle Wallis from one of my favorite movies of a few years ago, Malignant. I'm also finding out she's in Peaky Blinders as I'm watching it, so that's fun. Lily Rose Depp is in this film, as well as Lucy Punch from Hot Fuzz. And this is what if like Home for the Holidays, or and your favorite, like, just your big group of friends and family getting together for this big Christmas party, and you gotta iron out those tensions, and like we all got problems, and we're gonna work them together because it's Christmas time. It's all of that, plus we're all dying at midnight because in this film Russia is going to be dropping poisonous gas on England for some reason, and it's going to kill everybody, so they say. And so all of the rich, well-to-do people, who are the people in this film, have been given, let's say, to keep stay clear of the almighty algorithm. They're giving painless ways out in capsule form to not deal with that problem. And so the movie deals with that. It's dealing with the oldest son, played by the kid by Jojo Rabbit, questioning whether or not what's going to happen is going to happen. You also have characters talking about their insecurities in parenthood, infidelities, children being little butts that you kind of want to punch in the face, the classmanship, and all this other stuff under the backdrop of we got to work this out, guys, and we're on a ticking clock because we're all going to be doomed soon. And it's really bizarre. But I can give that, like, okay, that's the black... See, Ashton was so upset by this movie that he didn't watch that he's screaming. Because of that, and certainly not because of whatever sport or first person looter shooter he's playing that has just wrecked his world. It's because of this movie. So... all that, and then we get into the ending of this film, which this movie I'm not going to spoil because I don't, really feel like I'm the person to work this out with everybody, how they feel about this movie. Maybe if we did like a deep dive on this movie someday on a live stream, maybe. But just going into this as, it's a Christmas movie. It's a dark, it's something like The Ref. Oh boy, The Ref. No, it's not. There's a twist in this movie that is the wildest, most borderline disturbing thing I may have ever seen. There's two of them, and one of them's played for laughs. And kind of like as a sweet moment, and the other one is the ending of the film. And Oh boy. It is absolutely insane. This definitely feels like a 2020 movie. Because we're dealing with some themes. I don't know how much they really knew about what they were talking about when this movie was made versus when it came out. But you know, when 2020, when everybody was like, "Oh, let's watch Contagion," or the new version of The Stand, that'll be fun. And then they just dropped this little H-bomb on everybody. Holy cow! This is the wildest Christmas movie I've ever seen, because you will, whatever the complete and total opposite of the holiday spirit is, that's what this movie brings you. And I don't mean like just Christmas. I mean any holiday. Like the movie ended and I hit stop and I just sat there and like looked at my hands for 30 minutes. This is the wildest thing I've ever seen. Not to mention as a Christmas movie, like this was dark, man, way dark, and so I don't recommend watching it with the in-laws when they come in for the holidays. I don't recommend watching it tonight. Certainly not. This isn't a Christmas Eve movie. But like, if you are someone who is kind of you really want to take the ride this movie sends you on, you know. Maybe take down the tree and then watch it. I'd recommend it that way because you're not going to want to be in any kind of Christmas attire when this movie ends, because it might ruin the holiday for you. But I do recommend checking it out because it's absolutely insane. So watch Silent Night. And so I'll wrap up this super dark movie review by saying, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. This is Christmas Eve here for those of you who partake. And so I hope you are well. I hope all of you, no matter what you're celebrating, celebrate it safely with the ones you love. Be careful traveling. And we will see you guys next week, hopefully on Saturday, the 30th, for our Christmas party. We're calling it our next live stream over at twitch.tv/The Movie-Club Emporium. We're doing it on the 30th, and we're going to call it our office Christmas party, because if anybody's going to have their office Christmas party on the 30th of December, it's going to be us. And it's going to be fun. We're kind of just taking it low-key. We're not doing any particular movies or TV shows or any kind of set thing. We're just going to have fun and talk about all kinds of things. We're going to have special guests. So make sure you're there 9 o'clock Central Standard Time on the 30th, next Saturday, at twitch.tv/The Movie-Club Emporium. And join us in our office Christmas party. It's going to be fun. And then next week, on New Year's Eve, we will wrap up our Movie Club Christmas and look forward to the sights and sounds of 2024 with our final Christmas movie, one that I do love, that I'm super excited to share, mostly with Ashton for the first time. We're going to be talking about Rare Exports. Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. Bye.